the ending, and then maybe what we do is we loop the chorus. When we come back in after we bow and we're kind of jamming, we can go back to the chorus and loop that and work and do that. I still can't figure out this loop. It is looping, but I can't figure out what's the best thing to do. Can you play it again? I'm sorry. Charlie, are you recording all this? Or? Oh, I don't think he can hear me. Yeah, I like that. I like the sound and also on the downbeat as opposed to responding. Yeah, so maybe you did some.
You know what it is? The hi-hats need to come in there.
Okay. Up by me, perpetuated by society. The beauty is found within you, within me, within we. And if you open your eyes, you will see. Let's take the second verse. I can't reach their expectations, so I won't put myself in the situation. I'll only disappoint myself and those few people who truly love you. So let yourself grow, let yourself free to find what your life's supposed to mean. The beauty is found within you, within me, within we. The beauty is found within you, within me, within we. The beauty is found within you, within me, within we. And if we open our eyes, open our eyes, open our eyes, and we will see true beauty. Now it's synced. Yeah, that's the time now. That's good. Cool. How you feel?
Solve that problem. Solve that problem. Wow. That's so pleasant.
It's the best alarm clock ever. Oh, that was to remind us of Bree and Jesse. That was to remind us about the photos today. We have to take photos today of the setup. Once we're in costume and stuff, maybe we can do some stuff and just so that we're all aware and we don't forget.
So, can you send a message back to the sound from me and Charlie?
Oh yeah, can we hey Charlie, are we closed? Yeah, please close.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Pull.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. She's Louise. Sure. Sure thing. Sure thing. Can I just get my phone?
Sorry. 1D.
something.
Oh, so she wants you to die in the fire. Interesting. Unfortunately, you just have to imagine the fire. See you, Mr. Wade. No, brother. One of us has to stay. Okay, that was scary. No, brother. One of us has to stay.
Ah, damn. Ah, shit, that's dope.
The fire rises. Yes, brother. The fire rises.
Ah, damn. Ah,
Bags. Is that your things? Are you
Bags.
getting them out?
yes.
Thank you.
Eventually.
Thank you, kids. Thank you, kids.
Ah, yes. We should all be doing a vocal.
What is this thing?
Ah, yes. That is an interesting question. All right, Miss Daisy. Rocking with Miss Daisy in Africa. Oh, yes. Wearing a blue dress. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? I was.
So, does that sound all good?
We said with the directors that we would do a split screen before audience get in, just they would say hello to each other. That both of us did it yesterday on Skype, and it was very nice, and I want them to do it on the
Okay, alright, I'll try and get that going.
So, Heather, did that sound all good?
Yeah, so we didn't catch it that time.
Okay.
So Moses has said that they move very quickly from Carol to Lee, that she starts almost like that. So it's quite hard for them to get into a position. He doesn't need to shoot things, but he does need to be able to be in her line of both. Whereabouts are you planning on being, Moses? That's what I thought.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Moses. Did you catch that?
Oh,
How much are you sending right now? I'm sending the normal amount. Sorry? The normal amount? Yeah. You want me to put it up? No.
Mic check, mic check.
We can put it up a little bit on the mic on the shotgun. Do you need to take it down?
Are you doing this?
Yes, yeah, we are. So let me just. You want to take it down quickly, just on the normal. Do you want to start your speech for me?
Yes, now the beauty of the linguistic diversity is that it just reveals to us how flexible and and how ingenious the human mind is. The human mind has not only created one cognitive, oh, I didn't know, I saw myself, cognitive universe, but 7,000. There are 7,000 languages spoken in the world, and we can create many more.
Lena, carry on. I'm just going to bring the music up.
Yeah. And we can create many more. Language is, of course, a living thing. And like all the living things, we can hone and adapt it according to our needs. But the tragedy is
they want
that
it really
we
high.
are losing
That's what I thought.
constantly this linguistic diversity. We are losing about one language a week. And if we go on like this, estimates say that we are going to lose half of the linguistic diversity within the next 100 years. Ow. Is that Tom?
Amazing. Thank you so much for having us out.
Leva, we love you.
10 gold ducats, that's all.
Magical into the sensational shot from a cheap and chippy chopper.
Betty butter, fast on pickle peppers.
We have arrived to hear the display.
I have a big cheap passport. I escaped from my country to study.
A friend of my present current state seems that I moved to Sao Paulo, searching for more work. It's beautiful. I live in a beautiful neighborhood, but I have to leave as amount of money and my son is in the way and drew us out. Please, fire! Are you crazy? You think it's a foolish? What magic? These sneakers are messed up. Are you crazy? What do we do when we
We talked about remaining safe. We talked about remaining safe despite all that. And how careful we need to be with our mind and body health whilst not giving up our ideas. And how we need to support and protect those that are further ahead in the front line, but they belong to this or that targeted by the hate. We talked about remaining safe despite all that. And how careful we need to be with our mind and body health whilst not giving up our ideas. And how we need to support and protect those that are further ahead, the front lines, for they belong to this or that group targeted by the hate.
You two need to lead a 9th July occupation. One out of 9 July
occupation. Everyone just hold for a second. Everyone hold. We just need to do a sound test with the other locations. We are live. So, before you all clap, shush. Kanya, please speak your lines. Somebody needs to. Just
Now,
speak them for the sound test, yeah.
I arrive in Porto Alegre, in the south of the country. I don't play anything. I don't make new friends. Nobody asks me out. Okay. I arrive in Porto Alegre, in the south of the country. I don't play anything. I don't make new friends. Nobody asks me out. I arrive in Porto Alegre, in the south of the country. I don't play anything. I don't make new friends. Nobody asks me out. I arrive.
And the second part of your speech? Yeah.
I was with my friends drinking a beer near the Passati occupation. We were sitting, eating sandwiches and drinking when a homeless guy arrived trying to sell us sneakers. There were a pair of sneakers, the same color.
Cool, thanks. Get those lines easy flowing, yeah? Easy flowing. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. As you were.
ومرحبا بولادي سيدي مرحبا ومرحبا بولادي عمي مرحبا ومرحبا يا مولا كومي مرحبا ومرحبا بولادي سيدي مرحبا ومرحبا بابا سيادي مرحبا ومرحبا يا مولا كومي مرحبا ومرحبا بولادي سيدي مرحبا ومرحبا يا مولا كومي مرحبا ومرحبا بولادي عمي مرحبا ومرحبا بولادي سيدي مرحبا ومرحبا بابا سيادي مرحبا مرحبا بولكم
Ela disse que sim. Já tem? Já temos Karina? Já temos Karina aí? Karina?
E eu nem percebi. Au! Ela tava com o cabelo preso todo dia assim, achava que era o normal. Depois eu. Não. É quando estavam as duas, na verdade. Aí ficavam muitos cabelos. Acho que foi isso.
A Vitória tem volume, né?
Hi, Heather. It's a sound check from Brazil, okay?
Gina é um gênio.
Karina?
É o quê? Oi?
Isso.
Oi, 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 oi. Chururu.
Isso, canta alguma coisa pra gente.
A dancinha, né? Pra ver se tá o
A
microfone
dancinha,
funcionando.
isso.
Ai, meu Deus. Oi, oi, oi. Churururururu.
Heather, is there
Oi, oi, oi.
the our mic stage?
Oi, oi, oi. Churururururu. Ai, meu Deus. Mais?
Gloa, cadê você?
Tá de boa?
Dá uma voltinha só atrás do palco, só pra gente ver se ir falando, pra ver
Só o
se-
quê? Pra lá pra trás?
Dá uma voltinha por trás do palco, assim,
Chururururu.
pra gente ver se tem alguma fuga.
Ra, 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 ra.
Gloa já tá com o mic?
Oi, 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 oi. Ah. O Bu vem do Japão. Oi, 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 oi.
Isso.
Tararara.
Vai em todas as suas posições, né?
Foi isso. Aqui.
Isso, perfeito.
No meio. O que é que a gente tá fazendo? O tempo é matador. Não deixa o samba morrer. Não deixa o samba acabar.
Marcos, você coloca o mic no Gloa, por favor? Ele vai descer aí no palco, pode ser? Come on, Gloa. Canta pra gente aí, Gloa. Não.
fire ever failed. It was still on the 7th floor. And the firemen, they had already arrived.
They went inside the building and took a long time inside, and nothing happened.
They didn't even start drawing the water. It seemed they didn't have enough. So there we were waiting for another fire.
Just next door, there was a fire station and no traffic jams at all. It was supposed to be the quickest thing for them to come in and find the fire. Until the building collapsed. The next day, all the activities of the crime, labor, and criminalized social systems.
Oh wait, no, that's actually fine.
Then if we turn the sound on.
Não deixa o samba morrer. Não deixa o samba acabar.
Guys, so just waving no sound and
Efeito de samba. De samba pra gente sambar. Não deixa o samba morrer. Não deixa o samba acabar.
Where am I? It's delayed. You are so offshore.
Não deixa o samba morrer.
Isn't that
Não deixa o samba acabar.
Looking and watching in South Africa.
Is everybody okay? London, you online? Say a message now.
We love you. Have a great show.
Guys, have a fantastic show.
Please, can you please remember this? This is another part. We're shouting, but also our voices are powerful. Sure.
From Cape to Cairo, from Morocco to Madagascar. Five, six.
De Londres. É, Kiki. Do meio ali, isso. Eu tô conversando, ué. Hey, 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 Londres. Hey, África do Sul. Sul da África. Hey, hey, New York. Trésor, trésor. Sud África. Trésor, on dit quoi? Trésor, 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 Afrique du Sud, c'est comment? Oh, esse menino é muito lindo.
funciona
Cara.
agora, né?
Oh, esse menino é muito lindo.
Qual? A do meio?
Do meio, não. Aquela lá, aquela
Aquela lá.
preta lá, isso. Estamos conversando com ela no Instagram.
gentlemen, this is your 3-minute call to broadcast. 3 minutes.
Without a home, we would not be here. Without a home, we would not be together. Without a but aren't with me now. I trust, believe, I always can find that space within me that exists so quietly that we can't realize. Home is on the inside. 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 Our choice on compassion, acceptance, rely on me in all connections, finding a place that feels like home is on the inside. 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 Home is on the inside.
New York. New York online. Can you hear me? Hello. New York online streaming sound checked. São Paulo online sound checked streaming. Johannesburg online sound checked streaming. London online sound checked broadcasting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
We all live in this one world, breathing, loving. All we have is this one world. Lovely is but this one world, twinkling, buddy. a new life in this one world.
περίφημοι και να τις ψήσουμε με τη φωτιά.
Bricks and mortar, we make bricks and mortar. Bricks and mortar, we make bricks and mortar.
Ελάτε να χτίσουμε μια πόλη και έναν πύργο που η κορυφή του να φτάνει στους ουρανούς. Έτσι θα γίνουμε ονομαστοί και δεν θα διασκορπιστούμε.
Bricks and mortar, we make bricks and mortar. Bricks and mortar, we make bricks and mortar.
The whole world had one language and a common speech. As people moved eastward, they found a plain in Shinar and settled there. They said to each other, "Come, let's make bricks and bake them thoroughly." They used brick instead of stone and tar for mortar. Then they said, "Come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth." But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower the people were building. The Lord said, "If as one people, speaking the same language, they have begun to do this, then nothing they plan to do will be impossible for them. Come, let us go down and confuse their language, so they will not understand each other." So the Lord scattered them from there over all the earth, and they stopped building the city. That is why it was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world. Building the city. That is why it was called Babel, because there the Lord confused the language of the whole world.
McDonald's $600. McDonald's Nando's.
McDonald's. Amen.
Sawubona baba bengisacela ngisiza bakithi ngiyahamba ngiyafuna ngilahlelwe isikhwama sengane yami ngikuthi yangikhalela
Angisibonanga Ntombi.
Sasitshela lapha ya baba
Thenga esinye Ntombi.
imali phakathi kwalesi
Awu thenga esinye isikhwama Ntombi, thenga esinye.
Sawubona bhuti Sawubona.
Mntaka baba, anginamali gogo, anginalutho, angisebenzi angifana nawe mntaka baba, sorry.
Angifuna imali.
Angikuzwa sisi music uphezulu kakhulu.
Sawubona sis. Bengisacela ungisiza bakithi yasengihambe ngiyafuna nje isikhwama sengane yami ngifuna
Akinasilo wena le ranja kinayo wathi ba.
Angifuna imali kwena.
Akinasilo sisi.
Ngifuna kodwa ngifuna isikhwama sengane yami. Sawubona sisi.
Sure, sister.
Hayi isikhwama sami.
Yona beke inyana ontwingangwa ye. Wathi bayini sister? Next time. Ubule mahlo. Mona ke Jozi. Tata ufahlaza.
Ngiyabonga.
Hey.
Give me money and then you'll give you the more.
I need to fix that. So I can go right, and then I go left, right, and then I go right. What do you mean I don't go right? So I go right. neng sesi?
O rata hampe o itse ke tsa top shaela wena. O tseba hantle ha re bua ka Joburg. Ilofu, Hubert, le Pritchard, ke di trata tsa ka tseo ke a sebetsa mo. And ha re fitla mo Koponti, o tseba hantle fela hore floors number 34 to 44 ke di floor tsa ka. One disrespect
Okay, sesi.
one disrespect
Khathi sibeke ibambe lapho uyazi kahle ukuthi uJean wena uku-allocatela floor 34 and 44 ayilento ekhuluma bese siza eyitradini ilof eyami ijebe eyami ibri eyami sesi
badivile stamina.
Mara sizangikoleta ama-clients.
Utsiba hantle onkolota because no one wants to step foot on floor number 45 and Rasiba why? Because
itletse makwerekwere.
From Cape to Cairo, from Morocco to Madagascar. Ayani Azani,
Meu nome é Glória Ilonde. Eu sou da República Democrática do Congo. E eu abri e fechei aspas na democracia porque a democracia na minha terra é uma pura utopia. Mas ela acaba mesmo quando você questiona os governantes. O presidente Kabila, o ex-militar, ele chamou os jovens congoleses de preguiçosos. Enquanto que no Congo não há emprego, saúde, escolaridade, ainda é luxo. Mas como assim ele pode chamar os jovens de preguiçosos? 2011, eu sou jovem, tenho apenas 22 anos, mas não vejo mais futuro. Promissão no meu país, tenho que sair daqui. O meu amigo Peter Amburiaba me liga para me dizer que ele está no Brasil. Aí eu pergunto, você está aí de férias? Não, diz ele. Mudei para cá para estudar. Aqui tem sol, mar, praia, muitas mulheres lindas, você vai gostar. Ah, também tem boas faculdades. Logo depois, eu vou na Embaixada do Brasil, lá no Congo, para pegar mais informações. Alguns meses depois, eu consegui meu visto de estudante para vir para o Brasil. Eu decido sair do Congo sem me despedir de muitas pessoas amadas, familiares, e meu irmão, amigão, Gui Mpaba. Gui Mpaba é meu tio, a gente cresceu junto, temos a mesma idade. Mas eu vou para o Brasil, sol, mar, praia, carnaval, mulheres lindas, é tudo de bom. Nossa, como eu sonhava muito com isso. Ao chegar no Brasil, eu fiquei sabendo do desaparecimento do meu tio, amigão Guimpaba. Acontece que ele estava numa esquina, perto de casa, conversando com um grupo de amigos, quando, de repente, eles foram sequestrados pelos policiais. O comandante que deu a ordem para prender o Guimpaba com os amigos deles também mora no mesmo bairro. Até hoje, ele nunca deu nenhuma satisfação nas famílias para dizer onde está o Guimpaba e seus amigos. 2 anos atrás, descobriram um buraco grande no Congo, na capital, onde tinha mais de 300 e poucos corpos. Não sabemos se o Guimpaba também foi morto e jogado lá com os amigos deles. Até hoje, o comandante nunca deu nenhuma satisfação nas famílias. Não sabemos aonde está o Guimpaba.
Meu nome é Karina Bu. O Bu é alemão. Vem do meu avô, pai da minha mãe. Se ele me ouve falando com essa pronúncia, não vai ficar feliz. É costume no Brasil os filhos ficarem com o sobrenome do pai. Mas eu, desde pequena, escolhi o sobrenome da minha mãe, pelas coisas que eu ouvia dela em casa, que me fizeram ser feminista desde criança. Meu avô era seminarista na Alemanha. Era comum, na época, os filhos mais velhos das famílias católicas estudarem para ser padres. 1935, a poeira subindo do lado de lá, a igreja mandou muitos deles em navios para várias partes do mundo. Assim, meu avô foi parar em Pernambuco. Em algum momento, minha avó, Davina dos Santos, atravessou a vida dele. Um tempo depois, alemães e japoneses foram perseguidos no Brasil. Meu avô ficou 1 ano preso no que hoje é a Casa da Cultura, de Recife. E depois, minha avó passou 2 anos também presa com ele, em outro lugar. Depois da guerra, o muro. Irmão que ficou do lado de lá, irmão que não voltou da guerra. Eu tenho muito viva na minha memória, cenas de guerra, como se eu tivesse vivido elas. Tio Werner, com 16 anos, se cobrindo com cadáveres dos corpos mortos no dia, ainda quentes, para não morrer de frio. Tio Werner ficou do lado de lá do muro. Ele morreu com 82 anos, lúcido. Ou como se diz lá na minha terra, nítido, nítido, nítido. Eu mandava cartas para o meu pai, de Pernambuco para Bahia. Meu avô trocava carta com os irmãos na Alemanha. Meu pai recebia minhas cartas logo. As do meu irmão, do meu avô e dos irmãos dele demoravam, atravessavam a nado, atravessavam checagens, fronteiras, muros, e chegavam sem nenhuma personalidade e com poucas frases. Tá tudo bem aí? Aqui tá tudo ótimo. Em 1989, os primos perguntaram se eu não queria passar 1 ano lá. Por sorte, meu pai bancou as passagens, ele podia fazer isso, e o resto, os meus primos bancaram. Eu tinha 15 anos, bebi cerveja pela primeira vez. Comemorei com os meus a queda daquele trambolho que separou minha família por tanto tempo.
all the real jobs are here in the City of Gold. En fait, all I knew about this tower was what I had seen in the magazines, the postcards, and that show we like to watch, Generations. Lakini, sa niliona kwa macho yangu mwenyewe. Nilishtuka. Iko kabambi na murefu kabisa. Big and tall, comme un géant. And at night, its big red circular light reaches out to touch the sky. Oh, c'est magnifique, les gars. Lakini, iko na odeur ya mubaya sana. As if it was rotting, dying from the inside. And the smell got worse the closer we got to the core, which is like a giant telescope reaching out to touch the sky. But it is the sky that is looking at you. Oh, bon. When we arrived at the core, jamais dans ma vie. I had never seen anything like it in my life. There was a mountain inside the tower. And this mountain was made up of years and years of things that people don't want. Il y avait the garbage bags, wood, metal, all joined together to make one pile. And this pile était en bordure, 10 to 14 floors high. Et puis on m'a dit, nous les gars, on était habillés in our overalls, boots, gloves, mask, and the helmet with the light. Elle nous a dit, your job is to move this mountain by hand. C'était tellement dégueulasse, les gars. Split garbage bags, used condom in the mud, broken appliances, decomposing nappies, rotten mattresses. Et puis là, une maman qui a commencé à crier, hey, hey, mziba. A child's body. Nilishtuka. Na tulikimbia kule, na tunaangalia. The body was so small. And the bones were so thin. And the spine, it was so long. Ini pussy. It's a cat. C'est un chat. Je te dis que c'était bon. Je suis rentré là à ma position. Et puis, I was continuing my job, taking out the stuff. And then the light on my helmet shined on something that caught my eye. I slowly dragged it out. And there it was. A golden Rolex watch in the things thrown away. Bon, imaginez pour 2 secondes, les gars. A gangster and a drug lord face à face on the 54th floor. Guns blazing, jewelry flying, and then this watch flying out of the window. Falling down like a shooting star, only to be swallowed by the core. Et moi, Trésor, finding it. Les gars, c'est la vérité. It's the truth. Why must I come with my watch to Ponte? They want to rob me in Ponte. I won't come with it.
Look, what you got to understand, yeah, is that it's both a really specific act of violence and also just one more act of violence in our whole history of acts of violence against us. I was early doors, 1975. We used to play it in Knockdown Ginger and we could roller skate right through. It was heaven. It was like New York, you know? Never let our neighbours go hungry. We was all hustlers, grafters. It pisses me off that they think we're all sitting around scratching our balls. On the night of the fire, when the fire engine people came, they didn't even know what floors to go to because they'd renumbered the floors. They went to the wrong floor sometimes. They were told to tell everyone to stay put. That was the protocol. And so, if you were someone who was obedient or who trusted in authority to do their job properly or who had hope that the system would be functional, if you were meek, if you were confused because English ain't your first language, if you made that decision to stay put, that's you done.
And alhamdulillah, if it wasn't for Ramadan, we'd be in a lot worse of a position. Because a lot of the mans, they was coming back from Al-Manar Mosque at the time the fire broke out. So they was able to guide people and call them and tell them to get out and talk to the fire brigade on the ground and sometimes just talk to people until they weren't talking back anymore. And then days, sometimes weeks later, we found out what happened to them.
And even today, there's still 50-odd families what haven't been rehoused properly because, you know, someone who escaped off of the 21st floor maybe don't want to be rehoused in a flat on the 21st floor, you know?
And it took them so long to cover up the tower, which was literally staring down at us, like staring down like a ghoul over the playground where the kids were playing. And when they did finally cover it up, they covered it in white. And that just felt emblematic of the way in which the whole community had really been disrespected, because all that they had asked for was that it be covered in green. Green for Grenfell. We lost one of our kids, Mehdi. He was in year 3.
Yeah, and I lost 2 really good friends. Yassine, ya Allah yarhamu, he was a dahak, he was a joker, and Khadija, she was this brilliant artist. She even had her work exhibited in Venice at the Biennale. And that seems to be really challenging for people who have some kind of fixed view about this community, about who we are.
What's happening now is we've got this reputation for being difficult, aggy, non-cooperative, for shouting over, for not listening.
Which is ridiculous, because we was all languages and all religions living in unity. Neighbour for neighbour, friend for friend. And that tower, it was a magical place. I mean, it had its problems, but my friend's dad used to grow trees in there. Like real fruit trees. Grew in there. It was Jannah, it was paradise.
Well, what I'm doing is airing nails. Free airing nails for the community. I'll let you actually. It ain't therapy, but you have fierce nails. It helps you fight. It helps you keep your head high, you know what I mean? What? Who do I blame? Really, you want the whole list? It goes from the top to the bottom, all the way through the cake of society. David Cameron. Boris. Teresa. Cuts to the fire service. Cuts to the health and safety. Cuts to housing maintenance revenues. Cuts to maintenance grants. Oh, and Rock, Fielding, Mellon. Look, I don't know. I know some posh people. I don't mind posh people. Some of them are nice, you know? It's not their fault they're posh, but nice one. This lot.
But they already made their minds up about us. But I gotta tell you, as a youth, as a Muslim youth, don't underestimate us. Because we have so much knowledge, and we have so much insight, and we really understand this community. And we've awoken. We're awake, and we're alive, and we're angry. We're hurting, and we're working. We can argue good as lawyers. Honestly, some of us, we're going to be lawyers now. We can argue better than them politicians because we speak the people's language. We understand what happened and we can explain it. We won't forget, you know? We don't forget. Don't forget that we don't forget. Don't forget, we won't forget.
Yambi mama. Naza malam nangola nzambi bongo yoboni yokini ezali. Inga naza bien, malam moi mikolo ebele makasi tosololi te mais nazalaki koluka mosala ba complication ebele donc yango moni nazalaki mabongo. Omoi na kati suki oui, na kati suki. Malheureusement, il fallait qu'on ait carte parce que dans le cas musala donc pas complication belé donc c'est un problème té ceux qui kokola na ngoza na problème yebisa ngai boni Benedict azandeni aza bien Daniela Ruth Emmanuel boni papa aza malamu OK pesa bango nyonso bambote mingi OK Ambote mingi bele na libino fort. OK. De bonnes choses. Yambi, bisous. Ciao.
Chego em Porto Alegre. Eu não toco, eu não faço nenhuma amizade. E ninguém me convida para sair. Me mudo para Florianópolis, como diz os manezinhos dali. Coisa mais linda. Praia, sol, o mar, casa em frente à lagoa, festa, muita bagunça. Mas em frente à minha casa tem um ponto de ônibus. Eu desço para pegar o ônibus, os motoristas sempre passam reto por mim, enquanto que eu faço sinal. Ele não me viu, porque eles não querem me ver. Me mudo para São Paulo. A chegada em São Paulo foi ótima. Eu estou morando num bairro chique, 5 minutos da Paulista. Mas estou sem grana, a economia está acabando, desempregado. Eu vou procurar emprego. Na fila do trabalho, tinha um grupo dos caras que estava ali falando: esse bando de haitianos chega aqui para roubar nossos empregos. Logo que eu conheço uma pessoa, que eu faço uma amizade, a pessoa quer saber quando que você vai embora mesmo. Poxa, recente me conhecendo já está me mandando embora? Eu quero ficar. Mas desempregado, economia acabando. Foi ali que o meu amigo Tresor Muteba me levou para conhecer a Ocupação 9 de Julho, que faz parte do movimento MSTC, Movimento de Sem Teto do Centro de São Paulo. É um movimento de trabalhadores e pessoas de baixa renda, sem condições de pagar aluguel, que se organiza para poder ocupar prédios vazios, para não ficar na rua. Sabia que São Paulo tem mais prédios vazios do que famílias sem casa, sem teto? Ali todo mundo se ajuda. Eu arrumei meu espaço, deixei com a minha cara, para não ficar na rua. Agora eu estou aqui tomando suco de laranja com meu amigo, quando de repente apareceu um morador de rua que queria vender um par de tênis para nós. Mas na verdade não era um par de tênis, tinha a mesma cor, era vermelho. Diz ele: ô gringo, pô, vou dar este tênis aí para vocês por 15, eu faço 15. Mas da esquerda era Nike, da direita era Puma. A gente se olhou assim e falou: mano, você tá doido? Você quer enganar nós? Ele: não, gringo, eu faço 15 para vocês, tá bom, tá ótimo. A gente se olhou e falou: não, mano, esse aqui mesmo se fosse 5, a gente comprava. Daí eu ajudei o irmão aqui para tomar uma cachaça, por favor, ajuda uma cachaça, eu sou de boa. A gente: não, mano, não vai dar, a gente tá duro, a gente tá sem grana. E de repente ele colocou a mão na cabeça e começou a gritar: fogo, fogo, fogo. A gente se olhou de novo, a gente falou: não, esse cara realmente tá doidão. Só que ali do outro lado da rua tinha um policial que estava fazendo vigia. E o policial desceu na mesma direção, fazendo uma chamada. Foi ali que a gente entendeu que tinha alguma coisa errada acontecendo. Pagamos nossa conta e descemos lá para ver o que estava acontecendo. Ao chegar, o fogo estava no 7º andar. E tinha bombeiros na ocupação Paysandu. Os bombeiros estavam ali se ajeitando, colocando mangueira para tentar combater o fogo, mas até aí eles não fizeram nada. Parece que tinha pouca água. E eles estavam esperando um reforço que sairia da Praça Princesa Isabel, onde tem um posto de bombeiro. Naquela hora não tinha engarrafamento, porque era madrugada, era a coisa mais, eu acho, né? Coisa mais fácil deles chegar até ali. Mas demoraram para chegar. Até eles chegar, tentar combater o fogo, já era tarde e o prédio desabou. No dia seguinte, as autoridades brasileiras tentaram criminalizar os movimentos sociais.
Started as a normal day. People dropping their kids off at school, grabbing their coffee, arriving at work. I was 12 years old and 144 miles away from New York City, 366 miles away from Washington, D.C., and 439 miles away from Shanksville, Pennsylvania. These were all places where the planes hit. The World Trade Center stood in the heart of New York City's financial district, a collection of 7 buildings with 2 that were larger than life, the Twin Towers, each measured at 414 and 411 meters tall. The World Trade Center, this name carries with it both symbolic and literal representation. It was and still is the center for global regulations of trade between nations, the place through which all global trading travels, and a touchstone of enormous power in New York City. On this normal day, summer was wearing off the city, but by the end of it, 2,996 people would lose their lives. Countless others would lose their lives years later as a result of cancer and respiratory diseases. The ripples of this day couldn't even be imagined on the day, but was felt all over the world years later. You see, the US is a country made up of immigrants, people who came here from somewhere else. And at 12 years old, I had no idea how much of an effect September 11th would have on the rest of the world. Borders closed after this day. Policies changed after this day. Viewpoints and relationships shifted after this day. We forgot that we were a country of immigrants, people who came here from somewhere else. After this day, we saw immigrants as people to be feared, as others. At 12 years old, I couldn't comprehend or understand that the supposed values of freedom claimed by those running our countries was changed after September 11th. And 18 years later, it would make this type of rhetoric possible. We have people coming into the country or trying to come in. We're stopping a lot of them, but we're taking people out of the country. You wouldn't believe how bad these people are. These aren't people. These are animals. They're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs. They're bringing crime. They're rapists. And some, I assume, are good people. I know that what you're going through with families is hard. But those are the bad laws. We have to break up families. The Democrats gave us that law. It's a horrible thing that we have to break up families. These aren't people. These are animals. This type of rhetoric. How are we going to move forward, and what is our story going to be? Can we finally find a way to live true to this? Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. What is our story going to be?
Ngaphapha mekuseni kwakungabo 3 umzimba wami wawushisa and nje ngangi-uncomfortable. Mengiphaphama nginothisa ukuthi hayi man ngimanzi. Mangithinta ispontshi ngibona ukuthi hayi ukhanyisana usechamile futhi. Yimpi emihla ngemihla njalo le sokulungile ngenze lokho engikujwayele. Ngimkhumule ngikhipha ishidi pheko sponge ngidlala iplastic la kumanzi khona ngiqede ngibaka ithawula avela lale same time. Sengiseleke mina ubuthongo bami sephelile. Ngithule ngibukana nale sponge ngiyacabanga ukuthi ngelinye ilanga mhlazane ngathola imali ngiyosithatha ngiyosiphosa le down the core siyobola with everything else ebola lapha phansi ngoba ngeke phela sengikhathele kuyobe nini how yazi kuthi kusenjalo kube khona isithunzi esindlulayo. And it takes a moment for umqondo wami to register ukuthi hayibo umuntu phela lo. It's a person who is falling into the core. Yay, ngikutshela ukuthi ngaqhuma same time. Much like you do asike sithi uphethe iglass esandleni bese uyayibona iyashibilela uyaqhuma ngoba phela ufuna ukuthi ihambe iyophahlazeka phansi. Ngaqhuma kodwa usisi wabantu wayesesemoyeni yayingekho into engayenza. So ngavele ngathula ngama yazi ngambuka usisi wabantu ehamba eyoshabalala ebumnyameni. Kodwa into eyangimangaza ngalosisi ukuthi akazange azamemeze. I mean I couldn't see ubuso bakhe or anything kodwa indlela umzimba wakhe wonke wawuyekelele ngayo kwangazathi nje uzinikelela ukuthi ya ngiyahamba manje ene ngiyala ngifuna ukuya khona. Wayigqoka ingubo emnyama ngikutshela ukuthi leyo ngubo emnyama yavele yakhukhumala kwangazathi parachute. And I swear in that one moment she looked so peaceful. Ngahlala la ngikhona ngakhala. Ngiyayibuza emqondweni nami ngithi where were her people? Senisho ukuthi akekho noyedwa nje umuntu okhona empilweni yakhe obengamvimba ethi sisungayenzi lento ofuna ukuyenza. Bafethu kanti siphila sodwa yini? Yazi inhliziyo yami yababhlungu ngakhala. Ngasuka ngabaleka from la ngangikhona ngaya kwelinye ifastela leli libuka ngaphandle. Ngavula ikhethenisi ngoba ngifuna ukukhanya, ngicinga ukukhanya empilweni yethu. Ngabona the city lights. Inkanyezi zethu ezikhanyisa lobumnyama esiphila kubo. Ngoba bafethu kuyabamnyama empilweni zethu. Singazi ukuthi sizobaleke laphi. Ngathi mengime lapho ngayibuza ngathi ngiyenze njani? Ngifonela amaphoyisa, ngivusa umama, ngibize ambulance, ngibize omakhelwane, ngiyenze njani? But unfortunately yayingekho into engangayenza nomzimba wami wawushaqeke ngavele ngama ngoma. So I just stood there efasteleni njengomuntu oshaye ugesi ngazi ukuthi ngenze njani. Ngibuka the city lights. Ngawabuka as I melted into the sunrise.
Tá matador, o tempo tá matador, precisando exercitar paz e amor, precisando exercitar paz e amor. O exército tá matador, o exército tá matador. Você tá bem? Devo de estar. Dá-me água, dá-me a lata, dá-me tudo que tens. Dá-me água, dá-me a lata, dá-me tudo que tens. Abraça o diabo e dá o pão que ele amassou, que ele amassou. Abraça o diabo e dá o pão que ele amassou, que ele amassou. Língua ferina, dou-te o sangue de assalto. Língua ferina, dou-te o sangue de assalto. Perigo, menina, sangue frio no asfalto. Perigo, menina, sangue frio no asfalto. O tempo tá matador. O tempo tá matador. Precisando exercitar paz e amor. Precisando exercitar paz e amor. O exército tá matador.
I have books and books and books and books and books of drawings of the tower that the children did because they needed to keep drawing exactly what happened, and the accuracy of their drawings is just, it's crazy. It's like they all understood somehow, or exactly even how the fire spread. They all knew. I've never spent so much money on art supplies as I have in the past 18 months. We needed to keep drawing it out. We've used so much glitter, making memories for Mehdi. I have this wonderful little boy called Carlton, and he is obsessed with elephants. And he's really very good at drawing elephants. And he drew me this whole picture book about how the elephants from Whipsonade Zoo, Donna, Emmett, Luca, Karishma, Kaylee, Sam, and Elizabeth, how the elephants would come and stand on each other's backs and fill their trunks up with water and spray it at the tower to put out the fire. And then they'd run down to the canal and fill their trunks up with more water to spray at the tower. He'd really thought it through which elephants would stand on which elephants' backs. And the elephants' ears were providing coolness and sanctuary for the people who had been burned. And the elephants were charging down to the hospitals with the people because the roads were blocked. And this is a little boy who had been evicted from his flat and was coming in every day on the bus and was also trying to understand why his friend Mehdi was dead, and why Mehdi's whole family was dead. You can feel that the legacy of this is so immense, and it will last generations, that the bodies of these children have been changed irrevocably. That once your body has seen, has felt something like that, it stays with you forever, I think.
Said a prayer that someone wiser someday told me. Uttered words did not know I had. Built a bridge over the rapids inside my head. Chose to trust what maybe could be. Learned how to see something that's true, something that floats along and carries with it the abyss. Learned how to walk inside my mind, away from all that I once knew. I could not find my way till I discovered you. The present time that we hold dear is finite, isn't clear when we try to force our self-will. It is a crime to not step back, choose to act when we can't know what's on the other side of this new life. Tell me another story, give me another life, build me another space, show me the way to shine. Tell me another story, give me another life, bring me to outer space, make yours as sweet as mine. Tell me another story.
Mr. and Mrs. Mafebemini Mazibuko. Gender, male and female. Reason for visit, wedding. Dadentekele, Santa Morena Kubiabuari.
Application name?
Chris Adibayo.
Maria Myatt. Passport number?
A0347269.
A06465324. Country of nationality?
South African.
Date of birth?
22nd of January.
1995. Gender?
Male.
Type of visa.
Travel.
Duration of visit.
2 weeks.
Date you will arrive in the UK.
13th of March.
Departure from the UK.
27th of March.
Will you be traveling to the UK with someone who is not your partner, spouse, or dependent?
No.
Main reason for your visit?
I mean,
well, my dad has got me tickets to go watch Chelsea and Manchester United live at Stamford Bridge. And then the architecture in the UK is like amazing. Like, just imagine seeing Big Ben chiming there for you, like, ding, ding, ding.
Oh my God, and then like Buckingham Palace.
And then the changing of the guards, exactly, and having tea with the Queen.
In either peace or wartime, have you ever been involved in by any means expressed views that justify or qualify terrorist acts or criminal or mass genocide within and out of the country? Have you ever been involved in or suspected of involvement in an organization that is concerned with terrorist involvement in a criminal organization within and outside of this country? Have you ever been a member of or given support to an organization that is concerned with organizations that you have been listed under? Have you by any means expressed views, sir, that justify or qualify criminal acts or mass genocide within and outside of this country? In any country at all?
No!
Gender? Type of visa? Duration of visit? Employment details? Main reason for your visit? Employment details? Email address? Country of nationality? Type of visa? Duration of visit? Gender as stipulated on your national identity document card? What will you be doing in the UK? Are you here on business or leisure? Type of visa? Country of nationality? Country of origin? Email address? Employment status? Gender? Country of nationality? Have you by any means expressed views that justify criminal acts of mass genocide or terrorist activities within or outside of this country? Gender? Employment details?
Eu tenho passaporte congolês e meu visto é de refugiado. Ninguém refugia pela própria vontade, mas sim por medo, por obrigação, né? Por medo de perder a única coisa preciosa que temos, que se chama a vida. O presidente brasileiro chamou os refugiados de escória do mundo. O Brasil não é um país de receber terrorista do mundo. No dia da eleição, as pessoas que foram votar contra o presidente, eles foram votar com livros na mão. E mais tarde, à noite, quando saiu os resultados, os vizinhos próximos à ocupação 9 de julho ficaram jogando lixo e xingando. Agora vocês vão se fuder, seus bandidos. Cadê a harmonia? Cadê aquele povo unido? Mas eu devo confessar que a única vez que eu vi harmonia aqui no nosso país foi no samba. Ao chegar no ensaio de escola de samba, eu vi lá, todo mundo estava unido. Eu vi o preto, eu vi o amarelo, o azul, o laranja, o vermelho, todo mundo junto, todo mundo unido. Até pessoas que não se conheciam. Todo mundo estava ali junto, se abraçado e cantando. Não deixa o samba morrer. Não deixa o samba acabar. O Moro fefete de samba pra gente sambar. Não deixa o samba morrer. Não deixa o samba acabar. O Moro fefete de samba pra gente sambar. Mas pena que foi só ali no samba que eu vi a harmonia.
Run, run, Babylon, it's a hostile environment.
My dad was threatened by my mother's tongue. Not speaking it himself, it never occurred to him to learn it himself.
I go to my motherland and I think osmotically, or maybe because of genetics, I will somehow be able to wrap my tongue around the guttural sound.
We'll be able to laugh with my cousins. We'll be able to access my culture, sing the popular songs. My brain is an English brain, empirical, left to right.
Roman. All of the squiggles and curly cues confuse me.
I try to make the sounds and I sound like a wretched. And I want to retch out another me.
Who's fluent.
Who slips between worlds like an amphibian.
Easy. More than the sum of my parts. My tongue, the reflection of my heart.
Run, run, Babylon, it's a hostile environment.
My dad won't leave, thinking it would make him feel like he got his country back. But then it felt like overnight our town was overrun with Polish and Romanian people. They drink in the street, fighting piss neo-Nazis like Pakistani food, right?
Run, run, Babylon, it's a hostile environment.
You know what it means? Things did not realize that it would be him who would be told to leave.
Paki, go home. We live together. We eat together.
Look, at least we are Pakis. These EDL people think all brown people are Pakis.
That's what life.
My baby fell out of the window. She lucky I didn't slip. But good luck was with her that morning. Then she fell in a bucket of shaving cream. Be nice and clean. Shave every day and you'll always be clean. Alright.
Partir, c'est mourir un peu. I left home first gradually. Then I came back. But now I'm gone forever. But the house is still there. I my life, it's my soul. It's the only place I've known from birth till old age. Even the tiniest bit of paper evokes a sharp memory. Will the house collapse after me? Most probably, but so will I. People will throw everything on a container, but I won't see it. I won't be there anymore.
It's always the same, but never as I remember it. It's always summer in my memories. It's always hot, and I miss things. My brother's graduation, my grandma's funeral. Per favore, don't make any changes. Per favore, stay the same. Per favore, be the same as my memories. Per favore, keep the summer forever. Per favore, keep the bike rides. Keep the chicken from the market on a Wednesday.
Your safety and security are important to us. Please focus on this important message to ensure your safety and security.
In the event of no deal, everyone should probably panic. The plane will lurch rapidly to the right. The safety masks will not be functional, and the life vests will be out of stock. Sterling will plunge.
In the event of renegotiation, the plane will circle ineffectually for several weeks. We will probably run out of peanuts and the sick bags will be overflowing. Sterling will plunge.
In the event of another referendum, all immigrants and people of colour should brace, because it's going to get ugly. The plane will lurch rapidly to the right, and sterling will plunge.
In the event of a general election, private donors will ensure that the plane lurches to the right. The oppositional co-pilot will be gagged.
In the event of a renegotiation, the bureaucracies pursuant to Article 50, etc., Norway, Canada, backstop, etc., tariffs, etc., will bore and confuse the electorate into nihilism.
The plane will lurch rapidly to the right. The lights marking the safety exits here, here, and here will not be operational. The safety masks will not be operational. And sterling will plunge.
Thank you for choosing to fly with Tresemme Airlines. The airline for citizens of nowhere.
Ground ginger, ground coriander, chili, turmeric. Oh, you want some naan bread? You want some bread? We're saying things twice now. It's a thing now. You want chai tea? You want tea? Who am I? I hear my dad's voice praying through songs, singing past, present, future. You are a puzzle. God, mosque, mind, body, soul. Oh, London is my origin. Also not. London is an oxymoron. In Pakistan, origins aren't orange, they're green. Who am I? Low class, working class. Oh, you'll never be English. But I'm the UK, I'm Europe, I'm the world.
If you are a citizen of the world, you are a citizen of nowhere. If you are a citizen of the world, you are a citizen of nowhere. If you are a citizen of the world, you are a citizen of nowhere. If you are a citizen of the world, you are a citizen of nowhere.
This is my country, this is my home, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
I love London for the mixed culture. On the ground level, I do. I love London for the colour, and I really do see this place as my home.
But since Brexit, I've been shutting myself off, closing myself away.
I realise I've been sort of limiting myself.
And when it's at home, I'm a rebel.
But lately, I feel like my world has gotten smaller.
Fear, media, fear of being stabbed, fear of nobody picking me up.
I don't even go out after dark. The media is telling us we are on our own. And I had to turn the TV off. It isolates you and it keeps you in your place.
I had to break that cycle. Just the other day, I decided to go to Tooting on an open mic singing. I got on the tube and I'm gonna die, you know?
My chest was pounding so hard, I thought I was going to die underneath that ground.
Something programs our brains to keep us small. You know, it happened to me and I can't believe it happened to me.
It was almost as if I was stuck.
But I did it. I got through it.
You have to break through it. You have to break through it.
Um verão, não brilhante, como se fala mundo afora. Moa do Catendê, esfaqueado, por falar sua opinião. Lula livre. Marielle Franco. A gente falava sobre isso no ensaio. Todo mundo exausto. Falava sobre como se manter são, como atuar apoiando, de alguma forma protegendo as pessoas que estão na linha de tiro, por fazerem parte desse ou daquele grupo contra os quais os ódios são apontados. E aí, no fim do ensaio, veio a notícia que Jean Willis tinha se exilado do país. E o presidente comemorou nas redes sociais. Em 2015, eu estive com Jean em Brasília, a convite da Frente Nacional pela Legalização do Aborto. 3 dias de debates, conversas, e também para ler e analisar juntos a PEC de Jean sobre a legalização do aborto. Eu ali, emocionada de estar fazendo parte disso, com aquelas mulheres que eu admirava já há muito tempo, naquela arquitetura maravilhosa, e aquele ambiente insalubre, tenebroso, com aqueles políticos homens de sempre, com os filhos homens de sempre naquelas cadeiras, com os netos homens de sempre naquelas cadeiras. O PL não passou. O que a gente está fazendo? Enquanto líderes têm que se exilar da sua cidade, do seu país, dependendo de que condição tem para ir mais longe ou não, por não se sentirem protegidos por um poder que não só não protege eles como ameaça. Pretos e pobres desde sempre, pelo racismo institucional, mercado extra no Rio de Janeiro, na mira da polícia genocida. Muitos direitos e conquistas estão sendo enterrados agora, enquanto a gente está aqui, 2019, nesse teatro. Débora Diniz, exilada também, ameaçada de morte por pessoas pró-vida. E a gente continua, separado por muros, governados pelos que constroem esses muros, e de alguma forma, a vontade e o esforço de derrubá-los vem de todas as gerações, como o vento.
etani ingana ke ikoluka soki nyonso eleki malamu nakozonga maboko pamba te bakela bana na biso malamu yebisa bango nakozonga nzoto na ngai kuna na zamba makanisi na ngai epa na bino soki boyoki komona nga makasi betela bana miziki ya bako Peter Toshu Obobi Marley Lucky Dube Alpha Blondie Tongo Meseye Oh Zelanga Zelanga Oh Zelanonga Mama Zelanga Zelanga Nakozonga maboko pambade Oh Zelanga Zelanga Oh Zelanonga Mama Zelanga Zelanga Nakozonga maboko pambade Oh Zelanga Oh Zelanga Oh Zelanga Mama Jah bless, oh Jah bless, Jah bless, Jah bless, Jah bless, oh Jah bless, Jah bless, Jah.
Imperfections are all people focus on, appearance outside, but what's within is masked by pride, held up by you, retained by me, perpetuated by society. The beauty is found within you, within me, within we. The beauty is found within you, within me, within we. The beauty is found within you, within me, within we. And if you open your eyes, you will see true beauty. True beauty. Reach their expectations. So don't put yourself in the situation. You'll only disappoint